Hey guys, first of all, thank you for clicking. You're about to watch a new video or another video on YouTube. And before you do, 212-931-5731. What I'm doing in my text community is bonkers, it's instant, it's access, it's exclusive, and now enjoy this YouTube video. Almost everybody's watching this vlog is spending an hour on dumb shit. That's actually a 12-minute meeting. Don't make 12-minute meetings 1-hour meetings. It's nonsense. You got your perspective. That's what we have. Your perspective. For me, what I've done for the last 12 years for sure is continue to beat a drum publicly about where are the opportunities to garner organic reach that quote unquote you don't deserve. Meaning, the people listening right now, you start a TikTok account, you post something, and 200,000 people watch it. D-Rock, it was this morning, right? Sanan just posted something in our thread. I think somebody left a comment saying their first video on TikTok got 400,000 views. That's what early Twitter did. That's what early Facebook did. That's what early YouTube did. Most of the people right now know that you don't post a YouTube, you don't tweet a tweet, you don't post a Facebook post, and magically all these people see it. In fact, including Instagram, almost nobody sees it. There are always times where organic reach is popping on a platform because there's more attention on the platform than there is content filling that attention. Currently, the two places that that's happening are TikTok and LinkedIn. So obviously for a lot of people listening and watching, LinkedIn is gonna make more sense. The reason TikTok has, it's funny, I'm saying both of them pretty equally. It's that TikTok, for most humans when they hear that, is the place where their 11-year-old daughter or niece is on. So they find it funny, it seems weirder. You should have seen the backlash, or not the backlash, the pushback I got when I was yelling about Facebook in 2010, 11, 12. People still consider that a college social network. So yeah, I want to be historically correct. I want to bring the most value as an entrepreneur to entrepreneurs. And the way I know how to do that is to, for free, put out content that inspires and gives insights to places where there's opportunity. TikTok's single most important thing for everybody who's listening is the following. If it goes older, if it adds photos instead of just these videos, if it evolves, no different than the way Instagram evolved. Instagram had to add stories to stop a fast-moving Snapchat that was gaining market share. If they evolve, and if the demo gets older, I do believe it becomes a very important place for people in 24 and 36 months trying to sell real estate, sneakers, courses, clothes, whatever. And so, but if it doesn't, and this is the most important part, if it doesn't, it already has hundreds of millions of people reacting to it. So some of the behaviors on it inevitably will be things that we as creators and communicators need to add to our repertoire, whether that happens on Instagram because of a feature change, or lipstick comes out and becomes the next thing with 30% nuances of TikTok. I became a great creator because I was on Social Cam, I was on Vine, I was on Peach, I was on all these things that did not go on to win. Even you were learning. But I was learning, and by the way, when I was on Vine, I got value out of that. Right now, I've built a huge audience on TikTok. I've had more people stop me under 15 saying, hey, you're the TikTok guy in the last month. That means, I know that means that it's working. And once you get the attention, you're building brand. And if TikTok disappears tomorrow, and I go take those 16-year-old fans and we are interacting on YouTube, podcast, and my text platform, 212-931-5731 for everybody who's listening. Once you have the attention, you get to siphon it. I will leave you with this, and this is a long-winded answer.
No, this is good. I want everybody to hear this.
When Seinfeld's the #1 show on TV, you run commercials on it. Nobody cries when Seinfeld then stops airing. That brand goes and runs commercials on Empire or the Masked Singer, whatever. I don't know why people are so obsessed with a social media platform sticking around forever. I don't care if any of them stick around forever. I care about when the attention's on them, am I the best executor of content on it to siphon brand and awareness to keep moving the train along. We're in Denver, Colorado, about to speak to an entire room full of executives from fast casual, QSR, the food industry, the emergers, and the establishment. Great space for me. A lot of my belief with communication is affecting the restaurant industry, the fast food places, the sit-down places, like just really affecting. And so I have a lot of points of view on how they're communicating. From a marketing standpoint, way too traditional. There's so much opportunity, and so I'm excited about this talk quite a bit. I come to every speech the same way, which is I'm so flattered to be there. I'm so humbled to be compensated the way I am. I'm desperate to bring the most value. And the way that I know how to do that is to put the truths that are actually happening in the system and are obvious to me on a plate in front of the audience. I know that 95% of the people do nothing about it. But I am telling you right now, for the 5% here that will consider it, here's the formula, here's the prescription. You have to become you have to become somebody that knows how to run ads and makes pictures, videos, and audio on these 10 social networks from LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. You have to understand it cold. You cannot outsource this, because how will you hire people or hire partners to do it if you don't know how to judge it? And so all that effort into figuring out the perfect location because of traffic and all that arbitrage, or the decorations of within, or all those things, they still matter, but every second that goes by, they matter less. And the ability to know how to run an Instagram swipe up ad for $3 CPMs within a 4-mile radius of your store against 44 different pieces of creative to make all those citizens feel contextual, to then convert into traffic and higher receipt spend, that matters more and will continue to. If you don't have a TikTok and LinkedIn strategy for your restaurants right now, you're making a mistake, because they're the two places that have the most organic reach, where you don't even have to pay for media to build awareness. Both seem wildly crazy for this sector based on what they are. LinkedIn has historically been a B2B recruiting place, which has now become really Facebook 2012, and TikTok everybody thinks is just for 11-year-olds, just like we used to think Facebook was only for college kids. Don't even get me started on the fact that the 12 to 14-year-old girl in a family usually influences the mom's buying decisions, and she's the one that actually buys for the whole household. Please, let's get more thoughtful. Please understand where this is going. If you have not committed to truly acting like a media company, producing content at scale, your competitor will. You think people got it?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's very much B2C.
Yeah.
I was curious more on the B2B.
LinkedIn?
Yeah.
Giving them content that actually brings them value, not awareness for your business, which then leads to awareness of your business.
Boom.
Got it?
Got it.
B2B companies crush on LinkedIn if they actually if you do 5 tips for a restaurant to win on Instagram as your post on LinkedIn,
right,
they're gonna be like, who is this guy? And I'm like, oh,
absolutely.
Fuck. See what I mean?
What about the quality of the content? Doesn't matter?
Subjective.
Okay.
Lighting, audio, it's all subjective.
Cool.
You don't have to fucking make Star Wars.
Awesome. Could Alan take a quick picture for me?
Yo, how is it, everyone? We're with the legend himself, Garyvee.
What's up, YouTube? How we doing?
Hey, brother, how do you make dreams come true?
2 ways. 1, actually having them, and 2, not being crippled by having them and executing on a daily basis. If you can't pull from both sides, you're finished. So first, you have to have it. There has to be a North Star, but where people get hurt is every day they're wondering why they haven't reached it. So I have great ambitions and dreams, but I don't think about them daily. I know they exist, but daily I just execute, daily I execute, and then I wake up in 50 years and see where I'm at.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much.
You got it.
Yeah.
Take care. Hi. Thank you for shaking your head in the front. I saw you and I was like, the positive reinforcement helped.
No, it was, I was just soaking in everything you were saying. I listen to you every day on podcast. I mean, I'm like shaking right now, and I'm usually a really confident person.
Thank you. Don't worry, thank
but,
you.
like, what are some things that you do? Oh, that I put my number and then the question I was going to ask. But, you know, what are some things that you do every day that you think are habitual, consistent things that help you make good decisions?
I keep things in perspective extremely well. Both time and how important business is in comparison to real life, which is, it's not.
Okay.
All of a sudden, when you know you have a lot of time and you don't think things are that serious, you're dramatically happier.
Yes.
Almost everybody's upset because they don't think they have time and they think everything's super serious.
Yes.
Every day I put those two things in perspective, which makes everything else pop.
And almost like done is better than perfect.
I don't even, I hate perfect.
Right.
I think perfect is the worst. Perfect is based on insecurity.
Right, perfection paralysis is the worst.
It's insecurity. You're scared of other people's feedback on it, so you are aiming for some theoretical perfection. I don't care what they think. Thus, there is no perfect.
That's so liberating.
It's the liberating key.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah. Heading to LA now. As you guys know, I don't like to get bougie and go private, but we got to get to LA because we got a speech there too. And then I got to do Michael Badgley's podcast, kicker for the Chargers, VaynerSports guy. So we'll be in the office. Just living the dream, D-Rock. Just did a bunch of, one of the things that people don't do is they don't max time. You know, I basically have done 7 or 8 phone calls already today that I genuinely believe most executives spend their 9 to 6 in the office doing 1-hour meetings when they're actually 13-minute calls, 40-minute calls. So obviously sometimes I extreme travel, yet I still have to run a 1,000-person agency, and I'm an operator. So I've had 7 client calls, putting out a fire, doing a strategy roadmap. I've had 4 or 5 executive calls. D-Rock and I don't think we caught it, but I got in the car right off stage, and he's like, you got a call, and we kind of laughed. I'm like, it looks good on paper. I was talking about it's so intense. But like every minute, like I just got off the phone with a client, now we're just getting on. I will now answer emails until I land. It's maximizing time. People are like, how do you handle it all? Like, it's by actually being good at it. Like, you've got to be good at time management. You've got to realize almost everybody's watching this vlog is spending an hour on dumb shit. That's actually a 12-minute meeting. Don't make 12-minute meetings 1-hour meetings. It's nonsense. What?
And you're posting.
And I'm posting content, and I'm thinking, and I'm watching. I'm fucking out here doing. How are you? Yep. Okay, I'll let you go. See ya. Bye.
Literally until the last second.
Right. What a great point. Like, literally everything that I was just talking about, D-Rock, to your point, of like milk every second. Like, if I wasn't willing to do the last 2 posts, which both underperformed by my core metrics on Instagram, I also might have not been able to get to the piece of content that is the new foundation of my best organic reach. We are driven by fear in many places, and definitely in content creation in the current platform that matters. Most of you are fearful on your content on Instagram. I hope this series of 3 posts changes mine.
Great to hear you, man.
Thanks, man. I'm getting excited to get out there. Take care.
Pearl.
Hey, Pearl.
She's running better.
Yeah. Hey, Pearl. Real pleasure. Real pleasure. Chris.
Actually bought.
Oh, I love this.
I treated you.
I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna buy 5 of these, and I need you to stand up for me, man.
How are you?
Dude, I'm so incredibly happy to see you.
Thank you, brother. Looking forward to seeing you out there. Thank you guys for coming. Please make.
I fucking love you, man.
I love you back. Please make. Badge, baby. Give me some love. You've been frustrated? I know you've never missed any fucking football in your life.
Never.
my talent is people.
Right.
My talent is people. And so I understand it sometimes intuitively about a human, like I did with Badge. Other times it's about trends. I'll give you a good one. I knew that online dating in the early 2000s would eventually not have stigma. Oh, I got a good one. Let me go wild on you. On the way driving here, talking to Tyler and D-Rock, I'm like, yo, I might get the LeBron hair implants. I'm losing my hair, I'm 43, I'm like, fuck it, I might get hair implants. And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, this is like online dating. Right now there's a stigma, but I know all you 30-year-old fuckers in 25 years are gonna do it. It's gonna be normal.
No question.
What's that?
No, yeah,
You just killed Brady.
Why'd I kill Brady?
You said no hair plugs allowed on the handsome list.
Well, yeah, okay, sorry, AJ. This is how I'm like making up for all the Patriot fans that are mad at me. Like the bottom line is, like, it's about understanding what humans are gonna do when they say they're not gonna do it. People used to shit on online dating. Now people spend 24 hours a day slipping into DMs. Right? Like people said they would never have. Again, you guys are youngsters, but the people listening a little bit older, nobody believed in you can't believe how many people did not believe in the iPhone because the BlackBerry, you could feel the buttons. That's what everybody said. Like people said they would never go on Facebook because it was college shit, and now every 40 to 90-year-old lives on Facebook and all the young people left.
Oh, yeah.
Right now people are saying they're not gonna be on TikTok because their 11-year-old niece or sister are on it and they can't see themselves on it. I'm really good at saying they're gonna say no now, but eventually they're gonna fold. I remember a lot of people disagreed with me that Facebook would get older, and the single reason I knew it was gonna work was when Facebook was growing, I started seeing people that joined Facebook at 22 when they were seniors in college. Now Facebook was in year 5, and they were 27, and they had a child, and I noticed they were putting all their photos just on Facebook, and I used to call, remember AJ used to call it the grandmother rule? I was like, if they're gonna put their photos on Facebook, every one of these fucking mothers is gonna sign up because they want to see a little picture of little fucking Michael, you know. And so I knew that was going to work, and so that's what I look for. Like all it takes is one thing.